y'all know where I'm lurking at. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Here, hear me rappers like Angie rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., rap great with that. Have to take over this load, I break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blue belly still connects.
University News for the 15th of November 2010. I am your host, Bruce Banner. The top stories for tonight start out with some exam information and then some disturbing news on pens. For the exams, you'll want to write this down, so take note. The exam for the international business students at Gold Coast campus has now been moved to Nathan. 4230 IBS G06 2.17 is now at Nathan room number 7 1.05. The exam for 7823 PCA has been moved from the 18th of November to 19th of November and it will now be at the Gold Coast campus, and it's changed from G23.2.27 to G31 1.04. And now to that news on pens. There has been a price hike. They're up 10%. I wonder why this costs an extra 10 cents today. That's crap, guys. Oh, I said this would happen and no one freaking... You're all full of shit. Life of Griffith Man, the local uni superhero. We're not sure if he was a student, staff, or if he works here. All we know is that he holds a fond place in everyone's heart. Off to Clark Kent with the full story on our superhero.
Hi Bruce, yes, that's correct. This week, we have been up in Griffith Man finding out who this Superman is, where he comes from, and what makes him continue this quest of protecting the innocence of Griffith University. I spent the first few days trying to convince Griffith Man to talk to me, but that didn't seem to be an easy thing. Guys, look, it's Griffith Man. Follow me. Corona Extra. Been a long day. Seems to have some response. After 2 hours, guys, finally, Griff Man. We found him. And I think he's sober this time. Come with me. Hey, Griff Man, can I get a few words from you?
I got a few words for you, fucking communist, inbred, aviator wearing Tom Cruise wannabe.
Hold on. I'm Richard Gray from Gun News. What about your fans, man?
Yeah, alright, grab a seat, call me Griff.
So Griff Man, can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, alright, what do you want to know?
Maybe where did you get your superpowers from?
Volunteered for some experimental medical testing back when I was 18 and shit went wrong and I ended up with powers, you know. What's a bloke supposed to do?
By the way, why Griffith Uni, Griff Man?
Well, you know, the perv's great, but you know, I tried service back in the day. It didn't really work out. The cops are actually doing their job for once, but I mean, you know, I was down here this way one day. I was, you know, helping a few people out and figured, you know, why not? Why not Griffith Uni?
Can you also tell us what do you do in Griffith Uni?
You know, I just settle disputes and, you know, fights and take care of drunken disorderlies, fucking thumbs everywhere, and you know, walk pretty girls to their cars.
I bet so. So, I was wondering if you could demonstrate us your superpowers. Oh man! Well, as you can see, we have a true blue Aussie hero there, and without the contribution to this university, I'm fairly sure things would be the same, if not a little bit less crazy. But even considering that Griffith Man was the nicest guy ever we continued to follow him around for a few more days. Let's see. And Griffith Man's greatest save of the day, he helped a guy get his chips from the evil vending machine. For this week, I thought Griffith Man was a hero. Maybe not quite a superhero, but still a hero. Now, I just think he's nuts. I'm Richard Gray from Griffith Uni News. Back to you, Bruce.
Well, wasn't that just super? If you're wondering what I've been drawing, it's a cat. Nothing else, just a cat. Now, the next story of the night. We've been getting a lot of emails with obscure photos of bikes and motorcycles parked in strange places. Steve Rogers to report.
Hi, I'm Steve Rogers, and as Bruce said, this story has been building for a few weeks now. We're not too sure why the motorbikers have decided to park in such a way, but we are here to find out. Here are some of our favourite shots of motorbikes being parked in annoying, but not the worst places that we have received from concerned or annoyed viewers. We've been here for a fair while now, and we think we can see the guy that owns this motorbike. Coming over now. Let's see if we can have a chat with him. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Just wondering, did you know that not only are you parked in a really bad spot for people to get past, but this is also an illegal spot?
Your point?
Well, I mean, I was... Sir, come on. I mean, we just need to get a comment from you. Come on, sir. He's clearly not listening to us. Well, this may look like a normal parking spot, but if we look a little closer, we can see that this is actually one of the worst ones to date. I mean, really, how can someone who's disabled ride a motorbike? We're going to go and hide in the bushes and see if we can catch a glimpse of the culprit. Okay, we've been here for about 30 minutes now. We can see a guy in a motorbike helmet coming now. Let's see what he's got to say.
Although some of these locations seem almost impossible for motorbikes to park and can't be verified, we have taken some photos for ourselves to show viewers just how strange this prank has become. We are sure this is not the last we have seen of this motorcycle mayhem. I'm Steve Rogers for Griffith Uni News. Back to you in the studio, Bruce.
Well, wasn't that amazing? Who knew you could get motorbikes in such weird places? I know I put my motorbike in some weird places. Now to weather with Peter Parker.
Good evening, viewers. We had a top of 26 today, and tomorrow you can expect to be sweating like a Collingwood player on an assault charge with a top of 34. On Wednesday, it's going to be moodier than your ex-girlfriend as showers move in across the whole day, patchy, ruining anything you may have wanted to do. Thursday and Friday, though, is going to see the storm setting in all for those 2 days, making preparation for Cyclone Gina. She's been through the Pacific and she's gained momentum, and now she's coming hard all across the coast. You can expect heavy downpours and gushes, and this one sets in. Batten down the hatches, ladies and gentlemen. No one's going to survive this one, except Griffith Man, because he's awesome. I'm Peter Parker for Griffith University News. Back to you, Bruce.
Yeah, mate, it's raining all weekend. Well, no shit, we can't go fishing. I'll meet you at the pub later, okay? Yeah, mate, bye. To our reporter in the field, Tony Stark.
G'day Gold Coast, Tony Stark here for Griffith University News. Today I'm here with Brian, an IT student, but today Brian isn't going to talk about computers. He's actually going to talk about something a bit more interesting, girls. Brian, He's got lots of schemes, strategies and plans, all for this amazing, ambitious task that he's going to carry out. And he's here to talk about it more.
Thank you, Tony. Well, today I plan to ask a girl out on a date. That's right. Her name is Anne, and she's at Griffith University today, and I've liked her for quite some time, hence why I'm doing this. Our plan of attack involves a series of phrases and questions relating to the topics of Dora the Explorer, Gossip Girl, makeup and its accessories, and the history of vacuuming.
Sounds very elaborate. Why? Why haven't you implemented this plan yet?
Well, actually, the guys over here have a theory about women. We actually have a graphics to explain, but this is especially not upheld, especially by yours truly. I'm actually going to carry out this plan to lure Anne in a couple of minutes. This plan is foolproof and has been checked triple, quadruple, and quintuple times.
Sounds like you're so ready. So we're going to go out and try this plan now, aren't we? Yeah, let's go.
Indeed, Tony.
Let's go.
I'm about to go execute my plan of attack on Anne. Hello, Anne. My name is Brian Johnson, and I was just wondering, how the devil are you today?
Hello, Brian.
I was wondering if you would like to be my queen and mate me with your night moves.
Are you hitting on me?
Oh, I don't have a library card, but would you mind if I checked you out sometime? Look at it. Just can't see a bloody thing. Oh, that's much better. And it doesn't take a genius to realize how gorgeous you are. And if it did, I would be overqualified. You're just you're so cute and like you make my zygomaticus muscles contract every time I see you. And I don't want you to end up with some jerk weed guy that doesn't know how to treat you right. And I'm sorry I wasted your time. I just hope an Anne like you will go on a date with me sometime in the future.
Hey, what time?
What?
What time do you want to take me on this date? Don't look so shocked. You seem to be a nice, genuine guy. Show some heart.
There's a movie playing at 9 p.m. Tomorrow night, and I think you would like that.
Congratulations, Brian. You just successfully asked Anne out on a date. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm so overjoyed, Tony. I'm just so yeah.
Well, there you have it, viewers. It really proves when it comes to love, honesty is the best policy. I'm Tony Starr from Griffith University News. Back to you at the studio.
Yeah.
That's the news for this evening, 15th of November 2010. I'm Bruce Banner. From everyone here at Griffith University News, have a pleasant evening and we'll see you tomorrow.
What you made me do, look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When you first come in the game, they try to play you. Then you drop a couple of hits, look how they wait for you. From Marcy to Madison Square, the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. A space where habit, J status appears to be at an all